Talking about future plans, the proposed Dheerpur campus is one of the most anticipated developments. Could you please share the latest progress, your vision for how it will transform the university's academic systems?
Since I joined in 2019, this project was on for so long. We had got the design done, the architects were appointed long time back. Design was ready for both our campuses at Dheerpur and Rohini both. These are the two plot areas which were given to us. So, government has been, the new government has been very, very fast in terms of taking decision on we should go ahead with the construction of Dheerpur campus. So, the earlier estimate was around 1199 CR for the Dheerpur campus, and roughly matching number was for the Rohini campus as well. But prioritizing on the Dheerpur campus, we are going ahead with the first phase of the construction. EFC had happened very recently, and Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi and Honorable Education Minister of Delhi, they were very, very keen that this project should come up and see the light of the day. So, PWD was asked to revise the estimates. So, with the revision coming up, total amount which is going to be spent on the whole project is going to be around 1688 crores. So, it is quite an upgradation if you see in terms of inflation, etc. So, all of it has been approved by AFC. So, we are very happy that we are going to create our own independent modern university in Delhi. Modern in the sense that the infrastructure is going to be very modern, the technology which is going to be used for the students teaching learning process, it is going to be, the design is very modern in the sense that we have co-learning spaces for students all around. In the corridors, in the open spaces which are around outside the classroom, there are halls, there are co-sitting spaces where students can meet and discuss and plan. We also look up for the very futuristic way of looking at higher education now. We believe that the whole education system needs to be student-centric. So, their participation, their deliberations, their debates, their discussions and meeting physically amongst each other, that is going to be most important feature of our campus now. So, with the vision of national education policy which is already in place, we are all trying to implement the policy. In fact, I believe that we were amongst the first universities in the country where we began with implementation of almost every aspect and every tenet of national education policy. But space was a constraint with us. Space has been constrained in the sense that we had limited spaces. So, in order to design a very futuristic university, we got 50 acres of land to do that, and it is going to be a campus with most modern updated infrastructure for our students.
And what kind of timeline are we looking at for the Dheerpur campus?
Timeline yet has not been fixed up because PWD would be asked to give their estimated time. So, I am expecting it to happen within 3 months, 3 years. Let us see how it comes out to be.
So, we were also speaking about the introduction of 1-year PG program from this academic session. In the admission process, have you noticed any trends like students preferring certain 1-year PG programs over the others?
We've started the 1-year PG program in 7 different programs, not in all programs. We wanted to first go the experimental way. We thought let's experiment with a few of them and then we'll go ahead and open it next year. So, what we found was the traditional programs which have already been very popular, their 1-year program was equally well received. So, for example, psychology. Psychology has been our flagship program. So, psychology has more number of takers in 1 year than other programs. Same way economics has been traditionally been very popular, English has traditionally very popular, because these are also the program which fetch you the direct employment, be it 2-year program, be it 1-year program, they will fetch you direct employment. So, the trend remains the same, it is just the same trend that way.
Also, I believe AUD has opened their doors to all students. Any student wanting to study in a 1-year PG program can come and study, not just UG students from the university itself. Is there any special accommodations that you've done to be able to welcome all students?
I think finally, if we look at the justice to be done to the society and public at large, we need to give opportunity to all of them. So, we have not limited it to our own students. We say that students from other universities who have completed 4-year UG program are most welcome to come. Admissions in any case are going to be based on a certain criteria. So, meritorious students are going to come.
Also, Ambedkar University has made its name in the research ecosystem. I wanted to know in the last few years how the university has strengthened that particular area, and how do you see that evolving, becoming a larger part of the curriculum?
When you look at social sciences, humanities and liberal arts across the nation, across the country, India, I am talking about Indian context particularly, we find that the social sciences research are not so well received in terms of the impact, in terms of the citation and impact it makes in the society, right. When you look at sciences, you look at engineering STEM courses, they essentially, you look at the biotechnology for example, biotechnology each and every faculty will have an H index which is very high, because it is a research based program. Same way in basic and applied sciences, all of them will have very high H index, I index in terms of research quality, citation, etc. But humanities, social sciences have preferred writing more as a research, not as a research article I would say, as articles contributing to book chapters or writing for the media houses or writing a generic type. So, when I came here I realized that this needs to be changed. So, we started we deliberated internally with the deans, with the faculty members, and we understood the importance of research based work. So, we developed our own ecosystem here. So, we decided to have a policy for the same. So, policy means that every faculty will publish in either in Scopus Index journals or Web of Science or reputed journals which have high impact factor. So, gradually mindset from chapter writing, book chapter writing to research publication, it has happened now. I would say for last 8 years now, it has almost been that everybody is publishing in best of the journals. 2019 the H index, the institutional H index university level, ours was 0, and today it is 30-32. 30-32 when I say 30 for the Scopus, 32 for Web of Science. So, it is a result of our visionary ecosystem which we developed here. Then in order to incentivize the research, we have the faculty research awards. In the first year there were very few faculty who were found eligible for such awards. Now, the last year when we gave the awards, the almost 52 faculty members were in different categories of the best researcher award. Some were the outstanding category, some of them were the best category, best researcher category, some were the recommended, commended, that kind of categories. So, 52 teachers got research awards last year. So, this also shows that it is not only the quality alone, the quantity also, that means in terms of faculty realizing the importance has also begun. So, this was another initiative for them. For student research, probably we are the only ones in this country who have upgraded the fellowship from 8,000 to 16,000 per month we pay to every student who comes to us, every student who comes to us. Traditionally all the universities, I would not like to name all the universities, even in Delhi, they are all paying minimum, either they are not paying anything or they are paying 8,000 to the research scholars. We had revised it to 16,000 double. And when we had the MPhil program earlier, from 5,000 to 10,000 I had revised for them as well. And then we prefer that GRF students are given preference in terms of their selection process in the research work. But at the same time, on the lines of UGC NET GRF, we have evolved our non-net scholarship scheme, which is based on merit, and we pay the same amount as UGC pays, same contingency grants as UGC pays, we revise it as UGC revises. So, we also have 100 such fellowships in our university, which we call them as non-net scholarship for them. Then we also have Shodhutsav every year, a festival which we have designed for researchers in-house, researchers from outside, and there are now international participations also. So, this runs for about a month, we call it a Shodhutsav. So, Utsav is for 1 month, one long month, where different activities are planned for the young researchers, for student researchers, for researchers in-house, from researchers outside. Then we have a conference. Then on September 5th, on Teachers Day, finally it culminates into giving awards to all of them. So, this is how we have our ecosystem, where it's like a festival season for us for a month.
So with the 4-year UG program and now the parallel running of the 1-year and 2-year PG programs, I'm sure the enrollment of students has gone up. Is there any infrastructural expansion in the existing 4 campuses of the university that has been planned to accommodate the students?
Right. 2019 they were approximately 2,900 student enrollment, but effective strength of the university was about 2,400 students on 1 to 3 campuses. 4th campus came later on. Our current strength is 6,000, touching 6,300, and we are going to have more number of PhD students coming in, then 1-year masters coming in. So, this is going to touch around 7,000 by the end of this year. So, numbers have gone up. So, in order to strengthen the infrastructure, what we did was we created, we constructed a building in Karampura campus. It has 18 classrooms, 2 seminar halls, faculty rooms. In fact, we also have a big hall for the exhibition. It's an exhibition space for our School of Culture and Creative Expression. So, we've tried to augment our infrastructure and upgrade it accordingly. Although space remains a constraint, again I would say that.
Which is why the Dheerpur campus
will be coming soon. Yeah.
So when we also talk about changing the curricula, AI has been something that has been at the center of it. Has there been any incorporation of AI into certain courses, or if there are plans in the future, could you tell us?
No, we have already integrated it. AI is an essential component to be taught at the introductory level, and also in some programs at the advanced level. In fact, we started deliberating on AI about 5 years back. We started deliberating. We invited people from IIT Kharagpur and from industry and DTU Delhi, NSUT here, who specialized in AIU, to come and handhold our faculty and our students and guide them as to how AI needs to be positioned in humanities and social sciences. So, we started preparing for all this long time back. Meanwhile, it is also very pleasant surprise that our teachers, though they come from humanities background, they are all IT savvy. And then the next generation of students are already, I would say, trained on AI, chat, GPT and chatbots and all AI, softwares are very liberally used by all of them. I feel that they are also, there is so much of self learning which is happening, but we have also introduced the content in every program essentially to upgrade ourselves. But future of AI needs to be guided somewhere from senior agencies also. This is what I feel, because that may not be everybody's cup of tea to understand that how it has to be integrated. But at the introductory level, yes, we have done it.
As a conclusory question to this interview, I would like to ask, the university is going to complete 2 decades in the next 2 years. So what would you say have been the highlight points of the university's achievements, and how do you envision the next phase for the university?
I would say that we as a university, Ambedkar University Delhi, has always been very progressive. We were already on to some basic parameters which national education policy follows now. So, we were very comfortable there. I would say that the highlight mainly of this decade would be we were very modern in our thinking, very modern in our outlook. That got really augmented by implementation of ecosystem here. I would say research has become a settled theme for all our faculty for publication. Everyone is publishing, everyone is doing research, the projects from various agencies have started coming, the funding has started flowing. If there is an announcement of any project by any funding agency, my faculty is applying, and it's sometimes more than 3 to 4 faculty members in one go, they will get the projects here. So every university needs to move from teaching to research in order to improve on the teaching quality. See, while you do research, you are bringing in all that outcome of the research into your teaching quality, and that is how education in higher education goes on. So, that is how I look at it, that we have really done wonderfully well in that area. Number 2 was the field visits, field study, experiential learning. Our students go to the field and learn. For example, my master's students from School of Heritage Research and Management, they were at Rakhigiri on one mount which was totally studied by them in association with the Archaeological Survey of India of Haryana chapter, and they stayed there for 3 months. They prepared the projects, they learnt it, they did it right there. So, experiential field based learning, not for a day's visit, but staying there, learning, preparing reports and sharing with everyone has been our forte here, and we are essentially most updated in terms of implementation of national education policy and its understanding. We have already done that in our university. So, that is another highlight. Then we brought in almost every facet of holistic development of our students. For example, we have introduced NSS, NCC for boys, NCC for girls is going to follow very soon. Then we have co-curricular activities for students. We introduce sports activities. Now, in sports also our students are coming up. Then we have got the innovation center with us here, which is funded by the Niti Aayog with 10 CR as financial support for us. In AI grind, which happened at Delhi level, I think more than 50 teams participated and 7 teams were shortlisted for awards from my university. So, you can see that in terms of the startups, in terms of innovation, in terms of incubation, in terms of what we are looking for entrepreneurship scenario nationally, we are contributing to that as well, being from humanities and social sciences. See, technology and science, it comes very naturally to all of them. but to our students it is coming more naturally than everybody else. They are more enthusiastic than everybody else. So these are some of the great highlights of our university. And when people come and say that, very prominent people come and share that they have hired our students to be interns with them. So we also have a scheme for VC internship program, where we give 5,000 rupees to our students, and they are learning the administrative skills from the university, and then they become more sympathetic towards the system, because they feel so aligned towards it. This experiment has really helped engaging our students with our own selves. So I find IUD is a great place to be there, and we are going to do great guns in future.